What's good, YouTube? Family Constrictors here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing right about now. We have a lot of fun on this channel. We are a little bit broken up right now with the move, so I'm kind of hit and miss right this minute, but I'm getting my stuff together. I'm pretty excited about that. I want to thank people that's already joined. It's okay if you didn't make it today. I get it, holiday weekend. I want you all to have a safe and a great holiday weekend. And remember why America's so great. It's important. So I have some snakes that came out of their eggs. I actually had some plans today to do some stuff with the wife. And I was going to go live from my son's house going over there, but she ended up not feeling well earlier. And now she's feeling better and has left me to go do just that. So I'm going to go about a half hour, 45 minutes. Again, this is also a test. I'm going from home. Nobody's here using any of the internet right now, so that makes it easier unless they left it on back there. I'm not really sure if you did or not. It wouldn't surprise me. But it'll be nice if I can go live from home every now and then. All right, let's see if we get some water going. Okay, we're not froze up or anything. Tavion, hello. Joel, DG, Reptiles, what's good? Again, I don't expect a whole lot of people in here this evening. I got people are out enjoying themselves, but I do have some snakes that came out of their eggs. I have some still inside their eggs. We're going to take a look at them. I also ran into a little bit of an issue. Hey, Becca, what's happening? When I set up my egg crates this season, my wife and my son LJ gave me a hand, and I messed up. They didn't mess up. I messed up. I messed up by leaving the rocks that have not been cleaned next to the cleaned rocks, and unfortunately, one of them was grabbing from the dirty bin and made up a couple egg bins. And I actually had some mold on a couple eggs, so kind of freaked me out. But everybody turned out just fine, perfectly fine. What's happening, Birdo? Good to see you. Kurtwood, you might want to get in touch with me because those snakes are eating like champs. Already had their third meal, going on their fourth. So I'm going to be putting those up pretty soon. So if you're interested, you better get in touch with me on the side to make sure I put one aside for you because they're going to be ready to go pretty soon. And let me tell you, they eat. You don't have no problem eating. I'll show you them there before the video ends. Again, thank you everyone for joining. Not going to be that long tonight. I am going live from home on the really slow internet. This internet makes me wish I had AOL. What's happening, Motive? Good to see you. I still will be going live every Saturday. I just might be going live mostly from my son's place right now until we get into our new house. Out here in the forest, I got the best internet you can have, and it is pretty bad. So let's stop talking a bunch of crap. Check out some cool snakes. Again, thank you everybody who's already showed up, and I understand if you couldn't make it because holiday weekend and all. So we got some snakes to put in a bath. Very first clutch I'm going to show right here is the yellow belly to the banana enchi. Now, I'm not positive the enchi's in there or not, but I'm guessing I'm going to be able to tell from some of these babies if I get a better look at them after we stick them in the bath here. So let's take a look. I got 4 eggs out of this first-time mom. She wasn't that big of a mom. Really happy. 4 really healthy eggs. No issues whatsoever. And this, again, was the yellow belly to the banana enchi. All right. Now, it is a male maker to start with. So first we're gonna get this little guy here, and I can promise you this water is good to go. This water came straight out of the incubator that they've been living in. Beautiful normal right here. It's gonna hide in the water, I guess. What's happening, Venom? Good to see you, my friend. Just going live for a little bit here. Again, testing. Wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to go live from home or not, but evidently it's kind of working right now. Pretty stoked about that. What did I just stick in there? All right, next up is this yellow belly right here. Of course, I got to get a better look at that. It looked more yellow belly before. You're definitely normal. All right, swimming around. Again, haven't sexed these ones yet. Those other babies from the mahogany het pied to the het pied have been slaying food. And I'm only keeping one of the mahogany pied. So the other male mahogany pied will be up for sale as well as those 3 mahogany females that are pos het pieds. But I can tell you they got some really nice markings, 66% pos het. All right, so next up we got this one right here. Now I'm gonna have to wait until they shed out to really tell what we got going on now, because I'm not sure. That looks just like that could be banana enchi. I don't believe that one. It might be. Let's just stick the other one in there too, so we can see the contrast in them both. See this one right here, I believe to be the banana yellow belly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it, so we can see its belly now. Yeah. Banana yellow belly, and then this one's just a banana, possibly a banana enchi, and this is possibly a banana enchi yellow belly. Now, I wasn't sure, but I don't know. I don't really see too much enchi. Possibly in this one, I guess. Looking at those head stripes. Not too bad. Not bad clutch at all. And this also gives me time to be able to clean out these egg bins and get the gook out of them. I hope y'all are doing all right. Again, what other babies do you have on the way? Oh, man. I'm going to show you 3 clutches right now. I have another clutch that's already cut in the incubator. I have 2 that are cooking, which would be more GHI stuff. I have a few females that are about to lay any day, which will be hypo stuff, and also 100% hypo stuff, which will be blue-eyed leucistic stuff that will be het for hypo as well. Then I got some females that are actually building and building and building, so hopefully they'll be ready to go here. And by this fall, I should have another 6, 7, possibly 8 or 9 clutches ready to go. It is what it is. You never really know, if I'm being honest with you. And with this move, I'm not sure if any females have absorbed. I want to thank everybody for your patience as well, because I was able to get everything done. We are moved. I am in my room. I will do a room update. It's not much. It's not very big. It's funny because, looking at it empty, I was like, oh, yeah, plenty of room for this here, that there. There's not a ton of room. Not as much room as I was hoping for anyway. But yeah, look at these things looking nice and good. So I'm just setting up a bin real quick for them, and I'll get them out of there. We'll take a look at this next clutch. Hope y'all are having a good, safe weekend here. I went, my son had the parade earlier for work. He had to be in the parade and all this stuff. It was really cool, and it's nice to see a bunch of people. It was huge. There's actually a lot of people for this crappy town. What's up, Big G? 1 second, let me go get some water. Guys are good. No escaping or nothing. Nice. I can see your writings. I'm not looking through YouTube though, Derek, but I can see your writings up there. I don't know what that crap's all about. Maybe you're too cool to be on my channel. I got an escapee. Get in here, you little rascal. You too. Look at the belly there on that thing. You see it fade away. So that's the yellow belly for sure in there. All right. So that is yellow belly to the banana enchi. Again, not positive on the enchi side of that. Stick you guys right there for right now. You're not next, you are. Now some of these have come out of their eggs, so I won't be washing these ones up right away. I'm going to wait till the other 2 get out of their egg before I clean them all up. Give them all more time to absorb that yolk. And some of these I had to cut, man. I had some mold issues going on. And my son and wife were like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, look, this is not y'all's fault. This is my fault. I left those stupid things right next to each other. Easy enough to do. I would have probably done the same thing. No big deal. But I was able to switch them out and got them cut. Now, this clutch right here, they're all going to be pastels. This is a holdback clutch for me. I'm hoping that I have a couple males and the rest are females in here, because these are all going to be double het. So they're all pastel, and they're going to be double het for, let me see if I can get them in the, yeah. Let's see. That's about as good as it's going to get right there. These are pastel double het VPI xanthic and pied. So these will hopefully produce me some pastel VPI xanthic pieds here in a few and a half years. I'm really stoked about that. I did not know what I wanted to do. I had a lot of big plans with my VPI xanthic stuff way down the road, and all that kind of changed when I was like, I could go this route and just get some VPI stuff, but I'd probably be better off taking the long route and getting myself some double hets going on this project. And that's what I did. It was kind of hard to make that decision, if I'm being honest. Are you out of there? Are you in there? You're still in there. We'll leave you in there. And we got 2 more that are in their eggs, and they're just hiding. Getting ready to come out. They'll be out by tomorrow morning for sure. All bubblyed up. Well, I'm surprised y'all ain't out and about. You got stuff to do. Not Lou. What's happening, my friend? Good to see y'all. Just going on for a little bit here, just kind of showing y'all some of the snakes. So tomorrow morning, I'll wash these guys up. I'm not going to take them out of there and wash them up until they're all out. Give them all time to soak that stuff up and enjoy it. The clutches that have come out, the mahogany pied, I will show you a few of those as well before we cut out on this. They are all eating great, as well as the pied clutch that I produced with the Black Peter Blast to the Killer Pied. Those things are looking amazing for one. And I bred that clutch because I needed some more female het pieds in my stuff. And, you know, you try to shop around for them and they're just so crazy expensive. And I'm like, well, let me produce some this season. So I will have some of those for sale as well, too. So I'm not keeping everything back, just keeping a couple of them. And I got a lot of females in that clutch. So pretty stoked about that. So I'll show you some of those before we're out as well. But awesome clutch right here. Pastel, double het, VPI Xanthic, and pied. So they won't be lightning pieds because it's not the exact kind of Xanthic line to be lightning pieds, but it's the same shit. So I'm going to call it lightning pieds because I like the name. So shouldn't take that as an insult or I'm stealing anybody's stuff. Should take that as a compliment that I like the name. Got the big party tomorrow, huh? Yeah. Well, they're all over at my son's house. My wife wasn't feeling too good, so I didn't think we were going to be doing anything. And then all of a sudden, she's up and about, and now she went over there. So she wants me to head over there as soon as I'm done doing this. All right, now. This next clutch is just going to kill me because the ones I'd like to show you are not showing themselves, they're showing belly. But I actually hit my first GHI Mojaves, and I know that that's not some crazy combo that hasn't been done a million times over. But if you've been following me for a little while, for some reason, I've had some really bad luck hitting on that combination. Well, I actually hit 2 in here, and I guess you're just going to have to take my word for it. But they are super dark. I haven't seen any pattern on the sides. Again, we'll have to wait till they come out. They'll be out in the next couple of days. These are some of the ones that I had a little bit of an issue with. Some mold, as well as those pastels that I just showed you, as well as the Super Cinnamon clutch, which I should just say the one Super Cinnamon because I only got one out of all those eggs. But I will be showing those clutches here pretty soon in video. But yeah, I was kind of bummed out. I took these out because I was hoping they were actually going to be showing their colors, but they definitely are not. You can kind of see on this one right here that you got some really good darks in the side there. Maybe I can manipulate. Some crazy colors, but real faded out sides, little to no pattern at all, which is exactly what I've been trying to get with these. Again, these are all possible het for lavender albino as well. That's why I've been trying to get 2 or 3 females that I can breed back to their father later on down the road for super GHI Mojave lavender albinos. Again, the stuff will be for sale too, and I have 3 clutches of them. I have 2 more clutches in the incubator right now. So I only hit 2 in this clutch, but it's the first 2, and they both are pretty much the same. They both are super dark. I don't want to molest them too much, and of course, comes video time, they decide that they're gonna hide out. Oh, there we go, a little bit showing. But really awesome and very faded. I see it. Oh, I can finally see a little bit of very faded pattern on the side of this one. I'm talking very faded, but that's what I was looking for. Something really dark, you know, dark sides and just some really bright stripes on the back. So I'm pretty stoked about that. And again, I have a few more clutches of those coming too, so there'll be plenty of those for sale as well. I just need to keep back a couple of females for my future project stuff. So this is just a clutch I'm finally happy about. I also got a nice GHI out of the deal, a couple of Mojaves, and a awesome normal. So I've hit, I think 3 normals this season out of everything. Out of, I don't even 40-something eggs or something, 48 eggs, 50-something, 52 eggs or something. I don't even know. What's up, Bell Harbor? How you doing? Yeah, man. GHI Mojave is my favorite 2 gene combination. I even like them better than pied stuff. I know people love pieds. I get it, you know, but I even like them better than than pieds, but I love that chain link kind of skeleton type look on the back. Super stoked about that. I'm super stoked that they're dark. Now, this was to my Spider Mojave, to my GHI 100% het lavender. Now, I have another clutch and incubator of my GHI to that very, very dark female Mojave that I have that everybody thinks is GHI. I actually got her because I thought, you know, this guy don't know what he has. I think this is a GHI Mojave. It still could be. I guess we'll find out if I have some supers when we cut that clutch. But super dark female, so I'm hoping that they're going to give me the ones I was looking for. But these ones did. I ended up getting some really nice deals out of this. I did not hit nothing spider. No spiders at all, which I think is crazy because I should have hit something spider on that. And there's no chance that spider's not in there because the mom who laid him is Spider Mojave. But I didn't hit anything. Unless this pops out somehow and ends up being some spider GHI Mojave that I don't notice because I haven't got it taken a real good look at it. But I don't think so. Again, I do want to thank everybody who stopped in. I know it's a holiday weekend, and I wasn't even sure. Hopefully this is even working and I'm not lagging out or anything. I'm pretty surprised that the internet's working, but it's really good to know on times that I can't make it out and about to some better internet that I should be able to go on long enough to be able to do a little bit of a live. All right, don't molest the snake sheep. You'll be no registration for me, man. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So let me put these away and take a look. I don't know if Kurt's still in here. He's probably working or something. We'll take a look at a few of the babies. I'll tell you right now, the het pie clutch, they're all rotten to the core, man. And I don't mean rotten. I mean they just want to bite you. That's all they want to do. They eat anything you stick in there. They just eat it. So I mean that's awesome. So these things will be going to make great breeders for somebody, but you might want to work with them a little bit before they become pets. So real quick, I'm not going to show you everything. If Kurt's still in here, oh, he is still in here. I'm going to show you the one that I'm holding on for you. I have two females that I'm actually holding for people. Kurt's one of them, and a friend of mine, Brandon, is another one. But I have another female here as well as I'll show you. Let's just show you. Now the mahogany had pie clutch here. The mahogany pie clutch. Look at that snake, man. And that is about what it looks like. Super, super dark. I mean, you can just tell. I was worried when I was cutting this clutch if I'd be able to tell them apart from normals or not, because being colorblind, that was just one of my concerns. And you can definitely tell, especially in person, you can definitely tell mahogany from a normal. Beautiful snake right here. A little bit unsure of itself, so it might be a little nippy. But look at those markings. Again, I can't say that this is a het pied. But I can tell you that that's not what their bellies normally look like. So pretty strong. And all three of these female mahoganies have real strong markers. And I'll show you, like with the normals, I have two normals out of this clutch. One of them has really nice pied markers, if you believe in that stuff. And the other one does not. The other one has a regular normal belly, and you could tell the difference real well. So I'll show you those real quick too. I think the one is the only one normal is the only one that hasn't taken a meal out of this clutch yet. Still super healthy looking and everything, but it's the only one that hasn't taken a meal out of it. A beautiful snake, Kurt. Again, this is the one I'm putting aside. If you're still interested, you will have to get in touch with me here right away, because that's not going to last. But now she's had three good meals. Be taking her fourth meal here pretty soon, and then be ready to rock. But look at that. Look at those beautiful sides. Flames coming in. Awesome stripe, like a 2/3 stripe. Where are you going? Freestyle? Look on the computer. Real quick, I'll show you another one. This is also a female. Again, they all are real pretty. I mean, there's really, I don't know what one. We're gonna get bit. We're gonna get bit. My big thing is I don't like stressing them out when they're this young, because then they can end up putting them off food. So I don't want to try and stress it out. But another beautiful snake. Again, bellies that you'd want to see as far as pied stuff goes. Come on, get yourself relaxed. Ah, you got it. He's biting the camera. Just show your belly. Little turd. Yeah. As you can tell by their stomachs, too, they don't have a problem eating. You're an ass. They all are pretty nasty outside. And I did something different this year. I didn't let them all shed out with each other. I put them in their own bins and let them shed out on their own. And they all are way better eaters than all the clutches I've had up here in the UP in the past 3 years. So I'm definitely going to be doing it that way from now on. Again, another little cuss with a nice belly. Ready to strike. That's the third one. They're all little turds. All great eaters, but little turds. You're all right. You're all right. Don't bite me. Then we got the normal pied. Now this is a female, and I've decided that I am going to go ahead and hold her back because I don't have any female visual pieds. Again, I usually like all my males to be the visuals and my females to be hets. But I was really hoping to score a mahogany female, and I did not. So I'm thinking, I'm not positive, but I might hold this one back. Again, that's not positive. I usually always end up selling everything anyway, even though I say I'm not going to. But beautiful female right here. And again, another great ear, another spirited snake, ready to rock. Come on, camera. Man, I'm just stoked. Thank you, everybody, for joining, by the way. I'm just stoked that I'm able to do this from the house right now. That's pretty cool. Y'all drop a like for our boy Bob Marley, too, please. I appreciate that. All right, here we have the two mahogany pieds. Again, look at how postured up this one is right now. Both of them awesome eaters. Both are males. I am keeping one. I'm not sure which one. Oh, this one was definitely going to strike at me right then. That was totally part of the move. You little turds. But yeah, man, they are. I separated them all. Usually I let them all shed out together inside the incubator, but I separated them this time, let them shed out in their own bins, and they become like demons. Like, look at this one. Posturing up, checking me out, totally dead-eyed on me. Yeah. Not cool. Yeah, so I will be keeping one of these males, and the other one will be for sale. I'm not sure which one I'm going to keep. They're both really cool. So I got one that's a high white and one that's a 50-50. All right, come on. Enough. So I'm watching the one that I think is going to bite me. The other one gets me. Okay, now these are the nice ones too. Yeah, I'll tell you, they've been better eaters this way. I'm, so far, both of these clutches, they've been, as you can tell, they're a little bit more aggressive. But let me tell you, nothing worse than having to assist feed a bunch of babies. It makes for a headache. I'm not going to drop names, but somebody sent me 19 babies once. And I was told they already shed out their first shed and had their first meal, but they most definitely hadn't even shed out yet. I got them. They all started shedding out left and right. None of them would take a meal. I had to assist feed all 19, and this went on for months. Worst thing you can possibly have, especially as a breeder, when you have a bunch of other eggs and babies to take care of. What a nightmare. Now, this is actually the nice clutch, and you can see they're pretty spirited. I'm not going to bother you. Just the normals here, all kinds, and shed already. Wow, already shedding too. Not bad. All right, let's take a look at this other clutch. This is the het pied. This is the black pewter plast to the killer pied. This beautiful female right here is a black pastel, super pastel pinstripe, and she's pretty nice. She got a little rambunctious when I was checking her out, and I do want to resex these ones again. They're very difficult. I was by myself, and they did not want to stop moving around. I'm actually going to keep a couple females back from this. I'm not exactly positive which females, but there's a lot of them, and they all are pretty cool. So that's why it's going to make a hard decision. The rest will be for sale, and I will know what those ones will be soon. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be keeping this one back. This is again, black pastel, pinstripe, super pastel, 100% het for pied. Beautiful snake. Eating good. Now, this one right here is not taken. Some of them like for you just to set the either live or frozen thawed in there, and they've just been taking them down, no problem at all. What a beautiful head on there. Just a beautiful snake. Really happy with this clutch. And again, don't have a lot of pied stuff. I was never really a pied guy. I hate to say this, but I couldn't wait to hatch out my own blue-eyed leucistics, and they sell amazingly, and I'm always going to have a clutch of blue-eyed leucistics out there. But white snakes to me are just not appealing. They're not. As a matter of fact, they only usually look good about 7-8 days out of the whole month until they shed or whenever they shed next, because they start going through, they might go through their feces or something, or they just start looking dull and kind of dingy, to be honest with you. I shouldn't say that. It's probably not good for me to say that. All right, next we have this little monkey, which I'm glad I'm taking out right now because I actually got to clean out. Looks like she got some dirty water. But beautiful super pastel pinstripe. Awesome snake right here. Again, another good eater and pretty spirited, to be honest. Looking a little weak right now, but trust me, this thing was a striking machine the other day. But again, another crazy looking head. And again, I don't have a ton of top end stuff. I'm trying to produce my top end stuff myself. I'm not a person with $1 million. But I am a person with $5. Thank you so much, Venom. I appreciate you, man. I do appreciate that. Trust me, actually, that helps out a ton right now. You don't even know. Trying to get everything ready to go and everything I need in here has been kind of crazy, but nice. It is kind of nice to have my stuff at home. Although when I drive past the shop, I get this sinking feeling that I lost a best friend type thing. It's kind of crappy. Beautiful snake right here. Again, not positive I'm going to keep. 100% het pied. Beautiful. Another female. And I'm glad she's not all strikey. This is the strikey clutch, so I'm lucking out. I'm sure one of them's going to get me. But yeah, I did really nice on this clutch. A lot of cool stuff. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm sorry. When we start with a hiss, we usually know something's going to happen from there. What we have right here is a super pastel, black pastel, 100% het for pied. All these 100% het for pied. Again, killer pied to black pewter blast. Black pewter blast is pastel, black pastel, pinstripe. Super awesome snake right here. Again, these heads on these things are just sick. I wish she got a little bit more comfortable so she'd show her head off a little bit more. But look at those markings on the side. It's not paradox, but that side marking on the eye and stuff just almost looks paradox the way that head's so blushed out. Came out beautiful. What a beautiful snake. Again, people trying to go out there and produce good stuff. I say it all the time. Like I was saying a few seconds ago, I don't have all the top of the line stuff. I'm trying to produce my stuff, but I'm doing it by trying to find the best examples of these singles, double, triple, quadruple gene animals that I can find to produce with, so that I can end up with, like, I've seen hundreds of these, and I'm sure you all have too, but this one looks a little bit different. I mean, it's a little bit stronger in the markings and better definition. It's usually when you have a blushed out snake, a super pastel, especially with these, this is a lot more blushed out, and you don't get to see a lot of that design. But for some reason, this one kind of sticks out really nice. So pretty stoked about it. This is a nice snake right here. Again, I'm only keeping a few of these back. The rest are going to be for sale. And I didn't hit any. I did hit 3 pastel 100% het pieds in this clutch that will be going to different giveaway stuff as well for the future. So keep that in mind. I haven't been able to sex everybody in this group as well because I was by myself the one day. And as I told you, they are super bitey. One was going crazy. I let it wear out a little bit. I put it away, and I was able to sex it a few hours later. It was just kind of mellowed out. Hello, Heather. Hey, thank you, everybody, for joining. Not going live that long tonight, testing from home. I hope it's working out. You're going live after myself. Good. Please, everybody head over to Kirkwood. And Kurt, you feel free to put your link in there, man. All right. This one was a turd the other day as well. What we have here is a pastel black pastel. So now it's just a single gene pastel with the black pastel, 100% het pied. Another spirited one right here. Hopefully we can keep her chill again. But look at that neck stripe on the side there. I love that. I love when they got the elongated alien heads. It really lets you know you got something kind of different. And again, you don't have to have $1 million. You don't have to go out there and try and keep up with the, with the Kabelkas and the stuff like that. You can produce your own stuff. It takes some time. Everybody has their own recipes and directions they want to head. This is the direction that I could afford to do. So creating my own kind of stuff to work with in the future and picking good quality stuff will end up giving you some pretty good quality babies. Pretty sweet. And then you got a little tail stripe at the end. Oh, this one's chilled out now. It's all chilling, tongue flickering. It's all relaxed. Cool. I'm going to show you guys the worst of the bunch, and I'm not even picking this little turd up right now because as soon as I opened it up, this thing is going to make somebody really happy breeder right here. Look, she's already coming at me. I'm talking way over here. Super pastel. One of the nicest super pastels I've seen in a while. Again, not just because it's mine, but usually with the super pastels, you got to look at it a little bit, kind of make sure, is that a super pastel? I'm literally 2.5 feet away, guys and gals. That snake's striking at me, and I'm literally probably 2.5 foot from that thing. Eats like a champ. What up, KY? What up, dog? Good to see you, my friend. I'm not going to be on too long. I hope you all are having a good holiday weekend. But yeah, this thing was a turd the other day. I was trying to get in here and do some work with it. And I literally had to kind of wear it out a little bit first. Oh, super feisty. Literally, as soon as I opened it up, the thing's just, bam, give me food. I had to sex this thing while it was eating because it was the only way to get a hold of it. I don't want to rip any teeth off, and I also don't want to scare it. So if I go to feed it, and that's when I end up reaching in there and I pull my hand away or something, and I pull some teeth out, I don't want to scare it off of any food because right now this thing's a beast. You are a beast, and I appreciate you, and you are beautiful. And we will show her off a little bit more. She does calm down. I promise she does calm down. It just takes, I usually have to get her up in my hand, let her strike at me a few hundred times, and then she's just chilling, and she just kind of wanders around. But always when I open up, I mean, these are young. This is how they're all on their third meal, going on their fourth meal right now. And this is the best success I've had. So from now on, separating all my babies, I usually keep them, like I said, I usually keep them together when they shed out in the incubator. But now, as soon as they all come out of the egg, I wash them, I put them in their own bins. And I only have one out of the last 16 that hatched out that's been giving me kind of an issue with eating a meal. And again, it just might not be ready to take its first meal yet. Super fat, still real healthy off the egg yolk, so it's not in any sort of need to eat. So I'm hoping as soon as it starts to feel like, okay, I'm wearing out of that, I want to have a meal, that it will. And that's probably going to be the case. But really good food response going this route. So that's definitely the way I'm going to do it from now on. You're a turd. I'm not afraid of you, though, so you know this. Uh-huh. Beautiful snake. Yes, I know. I know. You showed me. You showed me, turkey neck. What a goof. What a goof. Sweet. All right, everybody. I'm actually going to call it a night. I know it wasn't that long, but I know everybody's out there having a holiday weekend, and I super appreciate all you stopping in. It's really good to know that my internet does work now. Good enough as long as nobody's here anyway, that I can go live from the house if I have to. I am going to go over and to my son's house now. That's my wife was sick, not feeling well. I didn't think we were doing anything. And then all of a sudden, about 20 minutes before my live, she's like, all right, I'm going to go see the kids and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what about me? So I'm going to go hang out with them. I will be doing my regular 2-3 hour, lives here in the future. Again, the room's not totally set up and finished yet. And I definitely want to do a review with that. And I got so many eggs hatching out right now. It's ridiculous. Let's just see if those ones are giving us a better view real quick. Not really. Those GHIs, look at how dark they are. I love that. I love how dark they are. And again, the patterns on the side, I'm looking for patternless, and it looks like I hit both of them that way. I'm going to have a lot of GHI Mojave stuff. I'm sure I have 2 more big clutches of them. I'm sure I'm going to get a few out of that as well. I'm just looking to hold back a couple females. And I'm actually anticipating this next, the last GHI Mojave clutch to hatch out, because that's with my really super dark Mojave female. So I'm really stoked to see what that's going to be about. But they are all going to be 66% het for lavender, which will be really cool stuff for the future. Again, I hope y'all are doing really well. I love each and every one of you. Hit that like button. Big Dog, Iron Dog, Chris, I hope you're doing okay. Didn't want to hound out to you because I'm sure a lot of people were already messaging you up, but I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're coming home if you're not home already. Reach out to me if you need to. If it's 2, 3, 4 in the morning, you're sitting there in a hospital room, you got nothing to do, call me up, man. I got some great stuff you can do on the nurses. You'll love it. And you'll be able to get away with it too. All right, everybody. Again, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, let you know upload a video. As always, I love you all. See me bye. Kurt Wood's going live. Go check out Kurt Wood right now. Links in the chat. I'm going to leave it up for a few more seconds because I want to make sure y'all go over there. I'm going to try and check that out too. Hopefully I can get some reception on the way over. Oh, wait, I got to take the motorcycle over there. I can't listen to you on the way over because I'm taking the motorcycle over. Just watching videos. Well, it's good to see y'all. It really is. And Kurt, make sure you get in touch with me. If you don't want that, let me know, because I've been hit up by 100 people. But my word's my word. Sometimes it takes me a while, but I always fulfill, and I got a lot of stuff to fulfill. Patches still. I'm still waiting for my old lady to send me patches. This is my last order with her, too. She's a really nice lady, but she's a drag ass. All right, guys, I'm out. Love y'all. Bye.